This is the Throwback Question Tag. Sparkle effect. What year were you born in?
94. What about you?
You were born in 94?
Yeah.
I was born in 95. I didn't know you're older than me.
Yeah.
Oh.
December.
January.
Clearly not that much. Things we didn't know about each other.
Making friends. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger?
Email me and I will stick them over our faces.
Okay.
It'll be right here and right there.
And right here. Wait, where's my other... What TV shows did you grow up watching?
I don't remember when exactly I watched it, but I know that I watched Gilmore Girls with my mom. It was either junior high or high school. I also watched Heroes with my mom. That was before. I watched a lot of Nova specials. Because nerd.
Those are the best. Like, it was like Friday night, Saturday night. One of the weekends they had Nova.
Oh, the other thing, junior high, I watched and got addicted to Hogan's Heroes.
Really? Okay, so I watched Arthur, Cyber Chase, all the time. What else did I watch? I Love Lucy. It was like my show. Me and my best friend would argue about who was Lucy. I was definitely Lucy. Like, sorry, Jess, I was Lucy.
Do you ever watch I Dream of Jeannie?
Yeah, I love that show.
I've seen some of that. Yeah.
She was just imagine.
Bewitched.
She was the redhead, so she was like, I'm Lucy. Yeah, I
Like, it's black and white, that doesn't count.
Bewitched.
Bewitched is great.
I Love Lucy. MASH. I read MASH, another book I read. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that?
I wanted to be an astronaut for a while, and then I read about all the weird things it does to your body, and I was like, no, I'll just work in mission control.
Oh my gosh, I had the same experience. I remember asking my substitute teacher in the 2nd grade how to spell astronaut, because he was like, right, what you want to be on the board, and he couldn't spell it. I watched Mission to Mars, and the guy like unpressurizes his suit, and I was like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not going to space.
Oh no, I just read about how like your red blood cell count like goes down, and like your white blood cell count goes down, and you like need to exercise all the time. Then I read that like when you go, your spine like grows 2 inches. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, but then as soon as like the gravity gets you back in, it just crunches. I was like, no.
I just got more like, I can't even go on roller coasters.
Well, I can't do that either.
Space.
You also hate roller coasters?
Yeah. I want to go into government now, but...
I mean, yeah, I just want to, not so much mission control, but like something else with astronomy, either just like researching and spending like, all of my time in observatories, but also like, if I did somehow get some of my research to go up into space. So I mean, mission control's not out of the picture.
I think mission control would be fun. Or,
I mean, somewhere within NASA or connected to NASA, so yeah, that hasn't changed.
Yeah, I would want to do something that analyzes stuff.
Yeah.
So like I could do the people who like get the data from the satellites.
Right.
I could do that. What were your favorite toys to play with? Barbie dolls, American Girl dolls.
American Girl dolls, definitely.
I had Kaylee and Kristen, and then I got Kit.
No, I had Samantha and I had Nellie.
I hated Samantha. She was so like, oh, it's Samantha, and like everyone liked her. And
Yes.
I just didn't like her.
That and Nellie and her sisters were just like gang of redheads.
I like Nellie. Most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing. Most embarrassing thing ever, or most embarrassing thing this week? Because I walked into a bookcase yesterday. Like legit, like just walked into it. I also, last year, I walked into a door. A closed wooden door. I was going from my room to the bathroom in SAI, and it's this huge door. And it was like, I mean, I could say it was dark and I couldn't see it, but it wasn't dark enough to not see the door. And I walked, thank goodness no one was home but me. And I walked right into it, and I had a bruise on my forehead for a week. And then people were like, what did you do to your head? Because I was like a unicorn.
No, I was talking with Maddie and McKenna and Air about like weird misspellings of me and my sister's names. It was like, yeah, some people spell Jennifer with an F, and I didn't even notice. I was thinking some people spell stuff happening with an episode of PH.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't Jennifer have an F in it? Like, yes.
Your name. 3 songs that you love to listen to as a child. I remember in the 6th grade I liked the song Honky Tonk Badonk Badonk. Because I really like to say honky tonk badonk badonk. I like Yanni a lot. I had Yanni songs and Barry Manilow, Copacabana.
Good song.
And the Copacabana. Music and passion were always the passion at the Copa. They fell in love. The Copa.
Funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger.
I dressed up as Paris Hilton one year.
I believe my dad dressed me as a pumpkin when I was like 3.
Aww.
It's just more cute though.
A funny story of something you remember happening when you were young.
Oh, funny story more about my sister. I have a loft bed at home, and at the point when we were younger, if we were doing laundry and whatnot, I would take off, all the covers off my bed and whatnot, and so all the comforters, because I had like 2 or 3 on my bed, because that's the type of person I am. They would all be on the floor at the bottom of the ladder along with the pillows and whatnot. So when they were all there, you could jump from the top of my ladder and land in the massive pillows. And it was great and it was fun. And then I told my sister we were putting stuff back on the bed. I was like, alright, you're not allowed to jump anymore. She jumped and sprained her ankle.
That's terrible!
It's terrible, but it's a little bit funny.
I just imagine like jumping and then seeing her foot.
But like it didn't do much like that, it's just like it hurt. I'm like, no, you were supposed to do that! And then I got blamed.
I think that's funny. I think you got blamed for it. My grandma lives like half an hour from us, so I go to her house all the time. It's like I didn't have a babysitter. Mm-hmm. So one day, my mom dropped me off at my grandma's. I went inside and I was like, Grammy, I'm hungry. My mom doesn't feed me. Just like that. And then she was like, your mom doesn't feed you. I was like 5, I'm like, my mom, no, she doesn't feed me. My mom doesn't feed me anything. I'm so hungry. And it just always comes up now, all the time.
The Richardson corn maze, up like the border. We'd go there a whole bunch for Girl Scouts, and then 2 different, we'd go there a lot. So there was one year that we still had walkie-talkies. And it was a thing, lots of people had walkie-talkies, so we'd tune into other people's and listen to their conversations and then butt in. And that was fun.
I had someone butt into my conversation on my walkie-talkie.
It was definitely us then. And then there's also one year that we had watched Sweeney Todd at a friend's sleepover and whatnot, and so then that year we were wandering through the corn maze singing Epiphany at the top of our lungs, which is all about how we're gonna kill everyone! Yeah. Are there any special things you kept from when you were a child?
I'm such a pack rat, so yes. Oh, I do have a giant bunny that I still sleep with, that I've slept with since I was 4 or something. I got it for my first Easter, and it was bigger than me.
I got a blanket from what I had when I was little. That thing is so faded now. It's gray in the entire thing, but it's a Tweety blanket. But there's some pictures from when I was younger, and the thing is vibrant colors. We look at those and go, that's not the same blanket.
No, you replaced it. It's not the same. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger?
There was one time that I thought I lost, or got lost, and
that's
lost
what
my family.
Yeah. How is the world different now from how it was when you were a child?
I'm on the internet all the time.
I think I was when I was a kid, though.
I had started, but there was a certain point, and still I think 5th grade-ish. I had very few sites that I'd go on to, and I was careful on those sites, and I wouldn't download anything.
Oh yeah, but now it's whatever.
Now I'm oh sweet, I need to rip this video from YouTube.
She didn't mean that. She didn't mean that, YouTube. But I think that more than anything, I just am more aware of things.
Yeah.
More than it's different. It's not that it didn't exist before, I just didn't know.
You've grown up.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Yeah.
That's it. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Apparently. Yeah.
Finally. There'll be a video.
There'll be a video
of us drawing blindfolded.
I'll put it over her face. So click on Emily's face to go watch us blindly draw things on the whiteboard.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fantastic. All right, see you there. So,
Okay.
what are you gonna draw?
I'm gonna draw a sunflower garden.